Hey yo, what's up guys? It's me again. How are you doing? I hope everything is very good with you, because everything is very good with me as well. So today I have prepared for you a tutorial on a topic that is usually a bit hard for newcomers to free diving and spearfishing, which is the actual technique for diving, all the way from the surface to the seabed. And that includes the approach to the dive, the technique to make it easier, the continuation of your dive and how to do it properly, all the way so when you reach the bottom of the sea, you have more energy, you have more oxygen on your lungs that actually ends up leaving you more time underwater. And for that, I have a video that I recorded in which I have one of my own dives, and we'll walk through it and I'll tell you what I'm doing right, that stuff that I already learned, and stuff that I should improve, so you guys can see the small details that matter, and hopefully you'll get better and better so you guys can reach deeper and deeper spots for diving. So first of all, I'm gonna show you the whole clip without stops, and then we'll walk through it again, stopping point by point, so I can give you a brief explanation of the details and the small things that come with every part of it. See you in a few seconds.
Delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms, and when we open our eyes, my worries fade away, 'cause you gave me all.
So, explanation time. The first point, and arguably the most important one, is to relax. As simple as that. I know it sounds stupid, but just relax. You need to be relaxed before you do every single dive. If you are thinking too much, if you're tired, it's just not gonna work. Your heart is gonna start pumping faster and faster. You're gonna run out of oxygen. It's not gonna be comfortable. You relax. Take as much time as you need on the surface, breathing in, breathing out. Then whenever you feel ready, just when you feel ready, you have to feel it. There's no point in rushing. If you need to take 5 minutes, you take 5 minutes. But whenever you feel like, okay, now it's the time, then that's when you go to point two. Point two, and that is the last breath in. A very, very long breath in which you need to take in as much air as possible. And a small tip that helped me in the beginning to be able to trust myself to get as much air as I truly can is to put my hand on my belly, my throat, three spots which you need to store kind of storage the air. So the moment I'm planning the dive, I would put my hand on my belly, feel it inflating till I reach my max, and then whenever I have my max capability of air in my belly, that's where the lungs come. And I'll be my hand going all the way to the max I can. When I feel like I cannot put my air in my lungs, then it's the throat. With the last time, just those small beats of air that you can put in your throat go in, and then whenever your throat is full, then you go down. That is the moment when you feel like your belly, your lungs, and your throat are completely full of air. That is when you go down. Point three, the tuck in. when you start to dive, the moment you start to dive, it's very important that you keep a nice position, a position that is dynamic. So the less distance you make lower, the easier you're gonna go. That's why it's very important that you kind of fold yourself, kind of tuck in. You can see very clearly on the video how I force myself to tuck in, kind of as if I was trying to touch my fins, if you know what I mean. And you have to force it, because if you just do it naturally, all you do is go a little. You have to force, really, like if you wanted to touch your fins. It's very important, because the moment you do that, you're going to feel it completely different. It's like if you just go down automatically. You don't even have to use your fins or anything. Point 4, wait for the first paddle. If you're a starter, when you start the move to go down, to start the dive, you're going to feel the need of starting to paddle as fast as possible. But that's not what you should do. It is very important that you let hydrodynamics do its thing and you starting to push you down if you properly do the tuck in. And then when your fins are about to be fully submerged into the water, that is the moment when you do the first paddle. Because let's see, if the sea level is here and your paddles are here and you start paddling, it's gonna be useless. You're just gonna be consuming energy. However, if you start to paddle when they are here, kind of halfway into the water, then you're going to apply real force to it. So that's what you have to do. Wait calmly until you feel like your fins are in the water, and then is when you do the first paddle. Point 5, snorkel out. It is recommended that when you start a dive, you take your snorkel out when you start it. Just right away when you start going down, you take it out and just keep diving, like holding your air like that. Because first of all, it's easier to deal with pressure, as if your ears start hurting, you just have to do this, kind of take saliva, and it should work if it's not very deep. So it's easier to do it if you have your snorkel out, but the most important reason is because of safety. So let's say if you pass out and you don't have your snorkel out, it might complicate taking you out, and then you can't breathe in that moment and you have to take it out, and it's just not good. Just, if you have your snorkel out, it's much better. You can start to breathe faster. It's safer. It's not that big of a thing. Just get used to it so it becomes an automated motion. The moment you start the dive, just point 6, and last one, relaxed moves. Super important as well. You start going down, especially if it's truly deep. Because if it's like 5-6 meters, as you can see in the clip, then you reach the seabed in seconds. But when you're doing long dives, just calm down. It's not a race. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but if it takes you 15 seconds to reach the seabed, and you do it calmly, you're going to have much more oxygen, and you're gonna last a lot more diving than if you do it in 5-10 seconds by trying to go as fast as possible and making yourself exhausted. Just don't do it. The fish will get scared, you're gonna be more tired, therefore you'll have less oxygen and you're gonna last less. Just calm down, man. It's not a race. And that should be all for today. I hope this tutorial was in any way helpful for all of you guys. I tried to teach you as best as possible, as best as I know. However, you could see in the video that I do small mistakes and that I should change habits that I have underwater, but that's how things work. I try to teach what I know. I hope you guys can teach me if any of you knows how to do it better, because we're all ready to get to know new things and learn better techniques than the ones we already have. It's all about improvements. So I hope you liked the video. Give it a like, if so, even subscribe, as that is much appreciated. And I hope to see you soon. Have a good one, guys.